Welcome back to my channel. I have missed you all. I hope you're doing well and I hope your August is off to a good start. Today I'm going to bring you all along with me for a little rainy day estate sale shop with me. We went to a few estate sales that were in the same area. They were right down the road from each other. And then after that we went to a few thrift stores in this area as well. So I'm going to bring you along to some of those and see what all we can find. I hope you enjoy coming along. This was at the first estate sale. I really loved this marble utensil holder, so that ended up coming home with us. And then I also loved all of the vintage Christmas and the fall decor that this home had. I didn't end up bringing home any fall or Christmas, but it was still super fun to look through it all. After the estate sales, we stopped off at Purple Valley Treasures, which is a little antique store that we don't go to that often, but whenever we're out this way we like to stop off at it because it usually has some really beautiful pieces. And I only got 2 clips in there, but I want to go back and film in there more soon because they have a lot of beautiful antiques and it's just a really fun shop to look through. And then we went to Barren River Consignment, which you all know is my favorite, and the first thing my husband spotted was this gorgeous sugar and cream Friendly Village set for $14.99. And then I also spotted this beautiful blue Spode set, and I thought these were just gorgeous cups. I'm not sure if they were very old, but I just really loved the pattern. And then they had out a ton of fall stuff, which made me so excited. This adorable little pillow, I had that in my arms and I carried it around for a little bit, and then I decided to put it back because I think it's a little bit more primitive than what will fit with the rest of my decor, but I thought it was so cute. And then lots of little pumpkins, and it was just so exciting to see out some beautiful fall goodies. They always get the most beautiful furniture pieces. I love to go in each week and see what new furniture they have. They always decorate it beautifully and I just love it. And this buffet I fell in love with. It is almost the exact same style of the buffet that we have in our basement. It matches one of the hutches we have in our living room, and we are just waiting until we have more space one day to redo that piece and use it. But that gave me such a good idea of how I could paint it. I love how they left the legs on it, that raw wood. It kind of like matches how I did our nightstands, how I left the legs on those, the wood, and then painted the center. And I loved the color of it. I was just so inspired when I saw that, and it gave me a really good idea of what to do with our buffet in the future. And then we went to a thrift store a couple days later and saw this gorgeous spice set. I love the blue. I wish we had somewhere to hang that, but if we did, I definitely would have got it because it's so pretty. And then I loved that picture as well. The frame, again, it kind of matches the frame, or it matches the buffet, the same blue paint color, and I just thought it was so precious with the little girl and the dog. And then I also really loved this beautiful cream armchair, and I thought that would look gorgeous in a little cottage living room. Okay friends, we are back home now and I'm going to share with you everything that we found at the estate sales. It has now been over like a week and a half since we went to these estate sales, and I'm just now getting a chance to film this haul, so I'm excited to share all the goodies that we found that day. We went to 2 different estate sales, and then after that we went to a couple of our favorite little thrift stores around in this same area, so I cannot wait to share everything. We will go ahead and jump right on into it and get started. The first thing that I spotted from the very first estate sale was this marble utensil holder, and I'm not exactly sure if it's old or vintage, but I still thought it was really pretty. It looked like it was a little bit of an older piece, and it was in an older home that was filled with other antiques, so I thought that it might be an older piece. And either way, I just think it's beautiful. It is real marble, at least it feels like real marble, and I just really loved it. It was $5 and I always need more storage for my wooden utensils in the kitchen, and I thought this would be really, really pretty by the stove with some of my smaller little wooden spoons that I use every time I cook. So I'm excited to add this in there, and I will insert a little clip of what it looks like in the kitchen. I have all of my big rolling pins and stuff in like a big crock, so this is like the perfect size for all of my little smaller utensils and wooden spoons and stuff like that. So that was from the first estate sale. I got 2 things at each estate sale, and this was also from the first one. So it is this beautiful gold little trinket box or jewelry box, and the inside is this mustard velvet color fabric, and I just thought this was absolutely gorgeous. The gold, it looks so French, very like French Victorian or French cottage, and I just love this so much. And it even has this little scene on the front, and then this is what the bottom looks like. It was $8. We did go on the first day, so nothing was discounted yet, but I thought $8 was still a really good deal for this because you just don't see pieces like this. It's so unique. I just absolutely love it. So that was, like I said, from the first estate sale. Those were the 2 things I got. And then from the second one, the first thing I spotted as soon as we went into the kitchen, I spotted this picture and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get that. $2. And I couldn't believe it was still there. I felt like we got there kind of late and I didn't think anything good was going to be left. So I was so excited to find this, and almost all the furniture and all the like big things were gone. So I was just very shocked that I actually found 2 really beautiful things that were still there. But it looks like somebody made this picture because it has their name engraved on the bottom. So how sweet is that? I love this so much. It's such a good size, and I will be having this for sale. I am going to list this over on Poshmark because I have plenty of pictures and creamers. As much as I love them, I'm just going to be mainly collecting them unless I find one that I really, really love that I might keep. Like I did find one at one of the thrift stores we went to that I think I might keep that one, but the majority of the ones that we find, I'm going to be adding them to the shop and sharing them with you all because I love to collect them, but I can't keep them all. So super excited to list it and share it with you all over on there. But very excited for this little find. And then the next thing from that estate sale was this beautiful hand mirror, and same with these. I will be listing this because I have a pretty big collection now and I really don't need any more of them, but they're just so beautiful and I love to collect them. So I'm so thankful that I can still collect them and go hunt for the pieces and get them, but then have a way to be able to share them with you all for you to purchase if you're interested. So look at the flowers on that. So pretty. The mirror on it, let me try to show the mirror. It was in perfect condition, and this was only $2 as well. I love the gold handle, and then at the bottom it has a little touch of silver. Just super pretty. I love these hand mirrors so much. One of my new favorite little vintage pieces to collect. So that was everything from the estate sales, and now we will get into like the thrifted finds. So from the first thrift store, I found this recipe box, and I don't remember the price of this. I want to say it was around $6. I feel like it was like $5.99. I probably didn't pay over $10 for it, but I love these recipe boxes so much. This one will be listed, and here's what the back looks like. I have one of these that I have all of our recipes written down in, just to have them all backed up in case we ever need them. They're all written down in here, and then they also look so cute displayed out in your vintage decor. So love that little find, and I will have that listed definitely this week. And then the next thing that I found, so after that we went to Barren River Consignment, and I found this incredibly huge basket that we've already used for some garden harvest. We harvested a ton of tomatoes the other day and used this, and it's just incredible because of how sturdy it is, so the handle won't break. I can't tell you how many baskets we've had full of tomatoes and the handles will break because they get so heavy. So I love how sturdy this one is, and just a really nice big basket. And this, the reason that I got it is because I think it was like $4.99, and I was like, that is such a good deal for a big basket, because even at Goodwill that would be probably like almost $10. So was super excited to find that. And then also from Barren River Consignment, I could not believe they had this. My husband spotted it. He was so excited. He grabbed it and brought it over and was like, you'll never believe what I found. And it is this Friendly Village sugar and cream set. I'm so excited. If you watched one of my recent videos, a sweet subscriber sent over a whole set of Friendly Village dishes. It had like bowls and plates and saucers, teacups. It's such a beautiful set of dishes, and I'm going to be using them as our Christmas dishes. So now anytime I see any Friendly Village dishes while we're out, I'm going to pick a few pieces up here and there to keep adding to the collection. And I never thought that like a week after she sent us all that, I would find the Friendly Village sugar and cream set, because I feel like I hardly ever see this set or any of the pieces that go with the set of Friendly Village stuff anywhere. This is what the stamp looks like on the bottom. And so now I want to start looking for like the teapot, the platter, and just anything else that I can find that goes with the Friendly Village set, because it's so pretty for Christmas. So that was the 2 Barren River Consignment finds, and then we went to a couple other little shops throughout like that next week, and I will just share what we found at those places. So this was the little picture that I was telling you about that I found that I think I'm gonna keep because I love the shape of it. So pretty. It doesn't have any markings or anything like that, but I thought it was just really, really pretty. I don't remember how much I paid for this because it has been so long since we found it, but I'm sure it was like under $10, and just such a cute little picture. I love finding the really like detailed, unique ones that have the pretty handles. They're just so pretty. And then we found this bowl. I do remember that this was $12.99 because I remember thinking that it was such a good deal for this. But it is this beautiful mixing bowl, and I don't know if it's McCoy or not because it doesn't have any markings on the bottom. It's not stamped or anything on the bottom, but it has the blue and the pink stripes, so I feel like it might be McCoy. Either way, it's a beautiful old vintage bowl, and I love the shape and the size and the colors in it. And I think I am going to be listing this as well because I do have so many mixing bowls that now I just want to collect them for the shop. So if you are interested in this, it will be available by the time this video goes up. And then we also found tons of blue and white transferware, all for the shop. I'm going to be having a huge restock of so many blue and white dishes, so be checking for that if that's something you're interested in. And I'm going to try to get all the blue and white pieces moved through before I start to add all of our fall dishes, because I'm going to be having a full whole collection of fall dishware and cups and mugs and lots of vintage fall decor, or items that you can use in your vintage fall decor that kind of go with the colors and stuff for fall, that will be going live really soon on the shop after I move out all of this blue stuff. And I'm so excited. We have been shopping and hunting and collecting for all these pieces for several weeks now, and I just cannot wait. We even went out of state, which will be my next video, and did a bunch of thrifting up there. We were there for my husband's job, and we went to, anytime we had a free moment, to Thrift or check out a Goodwill or antique store in the area, and found some really fun goodies. And I did a whole video where I filmed that whole week that we were gone. Any thrift store we went to, I filmed, and I'm going to be sharing with you a huge haul from that, and it'll probably be the next video after this one. And then we're going to be doing fall thrifting, and I have a big fall haul to share soon too, so just lots of fun stuff coming up that I cannot wait to share, and just lots of exciting things. So let's go ahead and get started with the blue dishes. We found these here. I thought these were really pretty. I've never seen any like these before, and I just liked the pretty blue. And this is the marking, the stamp on the bottom. Beautiful ironstone set of 2 bowls, so those will be available. And then we found these, and I believe these were I can't remember the price, it's been so long, but I want to say $15, I believe, is what we paid for these plates. They are the Mayotte, I think is how you say that, ironstone, and that's what the stamp looks like on the back. But it was a whole set of 4, and it has like the horse and carriage scene. And then we found 2 blue transferware dinner plates in 2 different patterns, and these were from the same place as those last plates I just showed you. It's like a little consignment shop, so it was a little bit more curated and had a little bit more of a selection of the type of things we were looking for, versus just like a regular thrift store. So I really like going to those. You can just find really, really beautiful pieces, and they always have it decorated so cute. I just love those little consignment type of shops. They're my favorite. And the first plate, I don't think this is actually very old, because the stamp doesn't look that old, but it's still such a beautiful plate. It is a Churchill, England plate, and I just love the stagecoach and the horses. Such a pretty scene. And it was $5. And then let's see, this one was also $5, and this one definitely is older because it has a much older stamp, and it's so pretty. It's royal Wedgwood, and it just has such a beautiful stamp. Oh my gosh, I just realized it has a sticker from where it was originally, like I guess at an antique store, for $47.50 for this plate. And then I have one more thing to show from the very last place that we went, and it is this beautiful, beautiful Paul Sawyer painting. I have been wanting to find one of these for so long. I always look for them at every thrift store, and every consignment shop. I always see them at antique stores, and they're normally, like, for one this size, probably $40, possibly $50, depending on which one it is. I love all of his paintings. Every one I've ever seen is just so beautiful, and they all have very similar color scheme and very similar style, and they look very, very vintage cottage to me. I love the frame this one is in. I just think it is such a gorgeous painting, and it has the authentication on the back. And it says, "This house is still standing today," which I thought was just so sweet. And it says, Paul Sawyer, Frankfort, Kentucky, 1972. And I thought that was just so neat. I love this. For only $8.99. And the guy who rang us up at this shop was like, "I've been waiting for somebody to find that Paul Sawyer painting and to be excited about it." And I was like, "Yes, I've been looking for one. I can't believe that I found it." And he was like, "We picked that up like last weekend, and I've been waiting for somebody to come in and get excited about finding it." But I'm going to be adding this to our gallery wall in our bedroom. If I get that hung, then I'll also share a little glimpse at what that looks like, and a few of these other finds as well, kind of share with you where I'm using them. And then the rest of them will be available, and you can click the link down below if you're interested in purchasing any of them. And if you choose to do so, it means the absolute world to us. Thank you so much for supporting our little dream. We just, every time that we go out thrifting, we are like, it feels like we're in a dream, that we get to literally have fun and excitement, like finding and hunting for these beautiful treasures that we love, and then get to share them with so many of you who love to collect them as well. It just seriously feels like a dream, and I'm so thankful. So thank you for supporting it, and thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this video. I can't wait to get my new little box all cleaned up and put some of my little jewelry in it. I think it's gonna look so cute on the vanity. I also hope y'all are having a beautiful August so far. I cannot believe it's already August. It is just crazy to me how fast the year is going by, but I'm excited for all the things to come, and I hope you will subscribe and stay tuned for all of that. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your week, and I will see you all in my very next one. Bye, friends. I just looked down and realized there was one more thing I forgot to share. We also found this egg basket at one of the thrift stores for $2.99, and it's a really good size. I love it. Such a cute little basket. It has like a little bit of like a pinkish red stripe of wicker. So yeah, that was the last little find. I wanted to add that in really quick because I was like, no, I forgot to share the basket. But anyways, I will see you all next time. Okay, I just got the little painting hung down there at the bottom, and that was like the perfect little size for what I was wanting for down there. So now I just need to find like something else for right here. And then I recently found that, I can't remember if I showed that in a haul or not, but that was a Goodwill find for $1.99. And it's the cutest little floral print. And I hung that right there. So now I just need kind of like one more down in this area for this little gallery wall. But I think that the little new one down there looks really pretty and matches.
I look for the things I don't know.